Well, I think we're live, so that's good. I forgot I can't see my own face cam. Well, let's probably start this where I normally start this. Wow, okay, never mind. Uh, huh. There's not gonna be anybody watching. What do I need to tell? I am actually going to stream. I drilled some holes and now it's working. Send it to the water bottle. Anyways, hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to their Minecraft Let's Build episode 11. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep. And today we are continuing what we did in episode 10. So I guess I'll just go get started on that. Sorry there wasn't a stream yesterday. Not that anybody was going to be able to watch anyways. Yeah, the horse is already in town because I wasn't prepared. Anyways, yeah, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. It was my setup wasn't ready quite yet, and truth be told, it still isn't. I don't know. I can't figure out how I had everything set before for my arms, and anyways, so today we're gonna work on this big gaping hole. So those don't feel like they're even, but they are. It's so strange. Yeah, those are even. They just don't feel or look straight. So, oh boy. Let's at least get these sides in, and then we can worry about making it round. Okay, that kind of marks off that. So now yeah, this lines up on a 2. So let's make that 4. How's that look? Is that... It should be alright. There we go. There we go. How's that look, kids? Looks alright to me. Come over here. Just gotta replicate the same thing. Oh. Yeah, hindsight's always 2020. Learned a lot about hindsight, haven't we? In the past, year or so. Oh, we do have one playback, so it looks like they joined and then left. That seems to be pretty common with these streams. I don't know. They check in and then they leave. I don't know what they were expecting. It's a stream. There's not like we're doing anything out of the ordinary here, so. Okay. And then what if we make this 2. Kind of want to get the slabs out, actually. I think that might yield something nice. So if we do this, yeah, this doesn't look half bad, actually. It's getting dark. Woohoo! Yeah, so, I've been fussing with getting my gaming setup to work again. So basically, I've talked about this many times, and I'm gonna keep talking about it because I was so angry today, like so angry. I screamed into my pillow and just because I was so frustrated. So I got this table from Walmart, right? This 8-foot banquet table, because I'm like, oh, I can save myself a few dollars. Little did I know, saving myself a few dollars would literally probably take a year off my life, I would think. And just the amount of just anger and frustration it's caused me. Cause it just... I don't know how to describe this. It just wouldn't... I can't mount to the table. So, my mic stand mounts basically with a C-clamp, essentially. If you don't know what a C-clamp is, just look it up. It basically mounts just with a C-clamp, which is great, except it's a very shallow clamp, which under most circumstances isn't that big of a deal. However, my table, and I didn't realize this, so I can't mount to the plastic. The plastic is just too... It's just too flimsy. Well, so previously I thought I fixed that problem by putting these wood squares there. One on the bottom, one on the top. That didn't do anything. Well, apparently that wasn't actually doing anything. If anything, that was just making things worse with the old table. But anyways, so I figured rinse and repeat, the same process should work on this table. Boy, was I sadly mistaken. Not only does that not work on the new table, so I tried it on the new table, and boy, did it not work. It failed hard. And so I'm just like, okay. Let's gotta be something that does work. There isn't. Nothing I found anyways. There wasn't anything that worked. Why? I couldn't tell you, honestly. So anyways, I thought so the wood didn't work. And I'm like, because the plastic was just too flimsy. So I'm like, okay, well, let's try steel. The steel worked once for about 5 minutes. And then when you actually started like trying to work with it, it immediately catastrophically failed. And so I was just like, okay. There's got to be something that does work. So I went and started analyzing it and looking at what's causing this problem I'm having. Okay. And what I found was what was causing the problem was that there's a metal bar that runs on these plastic fold-in-half tables. It runs along the whole length of it. And the C-clamp is too shallow to clamp to that. So it was clamping to just the plastic, which I thought that wasn't that big of a deal. It's a different design than the other ones, but doesn't necessarily look bad. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't. It looks all right. So, anyways, I went and screamed in my pillow because obviously nothing was going to work. I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to build something. And I thought about it and thought about it. And I came to this realization, right? And I realized something. The only way to get it to work is to either build some sort of portable stand, but then I was just like, not portable stand, some little stand. But then I was like, how am I going to get the stand to, like, not want to fall over all the time when I'm torquing on it? That sounds like a twerking, but torque, as in causing a rotational force on it. And I realized there wasn't really anything that I knew of that would stop it. At least not without making it super robust and just ridiculous. Which, you know, it's whatever, but it's not going to look very good. And it's going to be expensive. So I was like, what's a cheap and dirty solution to this problem? And in my pit of anger and rage, I took the drill to my table. And it seems to be holding up so far. The little, like, gap. I didn't have a saw. If I had a saw, it would have been done in, like, 3 seconds. And I would have made it more robust than I did. But I didn't have a saw. If I had a saw, I could have fixed the problem. Much quicker and easier. So, I don't know if you can see behind me, but the drill is out still. Along with a bunch of other tools, and yeah, I have a mess in my closet and in my office here. And sorry if the audio sounds not as great as normal. There's not really anything I can do until I build a false ceiling. And once I do that, most of the audio issues will be fixed. So it's gonna be like this for a month or so, because I don't plan to build it for a while, because obviously Will's probably going to want to help with it, and well, I'm kind of stuck on his schedule, which is fine because I probably need to just accrue more funds anyways. There's a bunch of stuff I want to buy and get, and but yeah, it's whatever. Oh, that's right. I want to text my friend. She's an artist. I want to contract her out for a painting. Can we place the block? Oh my god. Grandma, your legs keep getting in the way. I can't place blocks if you keep putting your legs in the way, Grandma. Well, today's also my last day at my current job. Pretty exciting. Also, this stream isn't going to be very long. We're going to probably stop after, an hour or so. Do you guys have audio? I didn't even check to make sure I'm still having audio. Yep, we're still getting audio. Perfect. Yeah, because, well, I was also having just issues with it picking up the mic half the time. Which also, I was like, I'm making this big list of things I need. One of which is a sound bar. I desperately need to get a sound bar. But again, that costs a bit of money, and I need to just not burn through money as fast as I have been. So I'm waiting to go and spend a bunch of money on a soundbar. There's a few other creature comforts I need. Oh, well, actually, something I'm going to pick up today. It's probably the last thing I'm going to buy for a while. Hopefully. Is, is some cable cover conduit. So it's a floor cover for, like, cables that you run across the floor. And since I've got that 50-foot HDMI cable running across my house, I kind of need to cover that up somehow. So I'm going to get some floor cable conduit. And then maybe I'll run a rug over it too. Haven't decided. I don't know if if I put a rug there, people will be more inclined to step on it, and I really don't want people stepping on the cable. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. For the most part, though, so far, it's working pretty great. I can watch YouTube on the TV without using, like, the TV, like, app and stuff, or, like, the Xbox. Because, like, I was trying to explain to the water bottle, I don't like the YouTube, like, layout for TV and stuff. So, like, yeah, there's the YouTube TV app, but I don't enjoy it. I don't like its layout. Because it's nice that, A, you can read all the titles and stuff. But, like, I can't go look at comments easily. I can't turn off autoplay. At least, not easily anyways. The suggestions are, they're okay. Honestly, I've just been watching too much YouTube recently, and I'm running out of stuff to watch. Which is okay, because, like, I've only got a few more days of not working all the time left. And then once that kicks in, you know, actually working a lot, I'll have plenty of YouTube stuff to watch when I come home from work every night. Every evening. So. Wow, I can't. Something that's really irritating is, so I'm on carpet, right? Well, I put one of those mats down to, like, allow your chair to roll easier. However, this carpet's so tall that the chair doesn't it doesn't disperse the weight enough. So I'm gonna have to figure something else with that out. And I'm still getting the mic issue fixed, so, like, where I'm gonna put it. I didn't think there'd be so much readjusting to do once I got a new place. Because I figured just the gaming setup and stuff would just kind of go back in normally, but apparently not. Apparently I was a fool to think otherwise. That things would just go back to the way they were and would just work. But no. Well, part of the problem is my PC is not in the same spot as it was last time. This time I kind of, like, wanted to, like, make it so that I could look inside of it and stuff. But none of my cables are long enough anymore. and I don't want to buy new cables, so. Because, like, I'd have to buy a bunch of new cables. And I'm not a fan of doing that, so. So I think that, yeah, this is just the best way to make it look. Oh, I love it when it does that. Sorry, I guess there's nobody watching. Hopefully we'll do this next Wednesday at night so that people will actually join. People actually watching instead of me just talking to the void. What about for time? 21 minutes. Solid 21 minutes so far. Super compelling commentary and gameplay, so pretty nice. Oh, wow. Getting angry like that really took a lot out of me. The worst part was, like, I was whisper screaming because obviously I'm in an apartment. I can't just yell at the top of my lungs and that's okay. No, you can't do that. You gotta be quiet. So, I'm like whisper screaming, which just destroyed my voice. My voice really hurts now. This is kind of cool out here. This library is an absolutely monstrous structure. And even then, it's still not even that big on the inside, in my opinion, honestly. So. I love how I just kind of like built the dome, you could call it. It's not an atrium. Maybe, no. Because I don't think that's what it's called. Oh my god, just started thinking about Ted Mosby and how he designed his first skyscraper. Oh my god, I kept getting distracted in my thoughts. Oh my god, that's a building I should build right there. The Ted Mosby's tower he built. There's not a lot of reference material. But there's probably enough for me to get a good idea. Honestly, really, all I really need to see is like the very top. And then I'm just going to assume what the bottom looks like. So. This building was... I really do like this striped pattern here. It honestly looks pretty good. And I would like to replicate that again in another tower. I guess I've already done it once before, haven't I? Actually, one that I should replicate again is that latest skyscraper I built. It's called the U.S. Bank Building here in my hometown, but it's not technically a skyscraper, but it is just a big tall building, and I really like it. That's true. There's like a few buildings I want to build in this world that are based off the real world. Ted Mosby skyscraper. That's definitely one of them. I remember he obsessed. At one point, he ended up obsessing about light bulbs and light fixtures. The more I think about it, how did Ted ever have the time to like do much, if anything? Because he would have had to have constantly been working on the job site, making sure things get built correctly. I mean, it's not like he's the engineer, so the head engineer, so like he is the head like designer. He's the head architect, so where are we at? 26 minutes? There we go. That is more like what I had before. Oh boy. Jesus, I am. Yeah, I went. Well, I'm kind of glad I have to get up early now for work here in the future, because I can't even sleep in anymore. Because despite with my blinds being closed, my apartment gets very bright. Hopefully, once I put my bed lofted up, I shouldn't have that problem. I do love this view though, so like I can kind of just look at the camera and look at the view in front of me. It's not like a beautiful view. It's not like a really great view or anything, but it's certainly a view nonetheless. So it does look nice. How did I forget these? Oh, okay. So there's nobody here in the chat. So here's my thing. So in my library, here in my hometown, we have so hung up in that center part there, they have like artwork and stuff. And it kind of just or like artwork and stuff, or like maybe like I think they used to have a giant globe in there at one point. Hard to remember. But the point is, actually, I never really look up that much in that library. I really should. Maybe I should go there, get some, maybe that's what I'll do this Saturday. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll ask Phil what time he's working tomorrow. See if he wants to go to the library with me. Doesn't cost anything. Damn. Everything's, like, far away now from where I lived. Excluding like Walmart, everything's like further away than it used to be. Cause like my old place was very centralized. I mean, it's not the most central point in town, but for most of the stuff I need to get to, it was pretty centralized. My new place is no. It was super nice because of where my dentist was and where my eye doctors were. They were really close. my job was relatively close. The university was relatively close. Yeah, you're really only going to get that good view from out here. Otherwise, eventually I'm going to build buildings everywhere else, and you're going to lose that view. But if I remember correctly, I think Ted Mosby's building is kind of similar to this. Somewhat similar. Kind of want to put white and black concrete pillars there. Just a thought. It'd look better. Would look less like they're floating like these, which I don't like these as much either, the floating ones. That one's a bit better, but that one, yeah, that one really looks like it's floating. But anyways, here it is. So actually, I might just end it early. I kind of want to go with my local library and see what I'm working with. See if there's anything else. Yeah, I knew there wasn't going to be anybody in this stream, and it's kind of boring without it. I've got some ideas. Tell me if you want to leave me. So let me know if you want me to leave it open or if you want me to like put some stuff in here. I've got some ideas. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New streams whenever I get around to it. And good night.